This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. I've told you guys in the past about after the success of 1979's Alien, there were a lot of Alien ripoff movies. Everybody tried to cash in on that craze, and they all fell short when it came to the monster because they weren't H.R. Giger. The coolest looking ripoff monster is the Syngenor. It captures a little bit of that Giger magic. It's the closest somebody ever got to that biomechanical look without being H.R. Giger. I've told you guys about my love for this monster in the past. This is my Billiken soft vinyl kit that has his own videos on the channel. I love this beast. He's very, very cool. And it's a fun monster movie from 1980. I was excited to get the Shock Monster. I was excited to get the Blood Beast Monster from Trick or Treat Studios. I was really happy to get those, but what I was most looking forward to coming out of Trick or Treat Studios was their version of the Syngenor. Guys, this is awesome. It comes in this sort of mock VHS box. And actually, when I was a little kid, this is the box art I remember from the video store, was this poster right here. And it's got like credits just like on the back of a video box. And the cool part is it says, you know, like instead of color 120 minutes, it's color 3.75 inches in scale. And it gives props to William Malone, the director. And check this out. It's got a magnetic flap so you can save it. And the Syngenor himself comes in like a little VHS-shaped package. Hang on. He comes in a little VHS package. I was so looking forward to this goddamn toy. You guys don't even know. He's gorgeous. He's 3.75, 3 3/4 inches, same size as old school Star Wars figures. I bought 3 of him, and the reason is because Syngenor toys don't come along every day, and it'll probably be another 50 years before somebody makes another one. But there are scenes in the movie when he does appear more brownish. Not quite as brown as this movie poster, but like my model, I went more with grays, and then I dirtied up the grays with like some clear browns to give it sort of a dingy, dirty look. There are scenes in the film when he appears more gray, and there are scenes in the film when he appears more brown. So I'm going to take one of the 3 and give him a paint job, make him a little bit more gray. They went with this nice brown. It does look good, but okay, look, when you pull out this little plastic tray, what's left in there is Isn't that cool? Oh shit, can you guys see it? It says Scared to Death, and it looks like a VHS tape. Did any of you guys order this little dude? Oh, let me show you. Here's another one. I think one of these is going to go on my desk at work. One of them's going to get a gray paint job. And the other one is going to be for having fun here at home. Here he is next to... This is one of the new Super 7 Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's a little taller than him. Actually, pretty taller than him. Pretty tall. Yeah, so he might be on the larger scale of a 3 3/4 inch figure. But super cool. Now he's only got like 5 points of articulation. I don't think the wrists turn. Yeah. So his little, you know, he bends at the shoulder, bends at the legs, and his little head turns. But I love this damn monster. I think he's super cool. And like I said, I think he's up there with, you know, the big chap is, of course, #1. And then the chick monster from Species. What's her name? Is it Syl or Eve? Whatever they called her. The female monster from Species that Giger designed. She's, I would say, next in line. And then I got to give it to the unofficial stepbrother, the Syngenor from Scared to Death. I think he is a really cool biomechanical looking monster. Out of, like I said, out of all the rip-off movies that tried to rip off Alien, yes, there were a lot of good ones that came out of Roger Corman Studios. But as far as the actual monster design, this one came the closest to Giger's biomechanical look. A mixture of machinery and bones and the organic with the inorganic. Isn't he cool though? So I just recently read that the tariffs have got Trick or Treat Studios all fucked up. They're having financial problems right now, and the dude that runs Trick or Treat Studios is doing everything he can to keep that company afloat. So if you care about stuff like that, like I do, maybe you guys can help him out and buy a couple of these Syngenors. Weird thing is, in that same article I read, it said that Trick or Treat Studios now makes more money from their toys than they do from all the novelty props and Halloween masks that they make. And that's what they were primarily known for, was for all the, you know, Halloween masks and all that shit that they put out, all the movie props and stuff like that. But they pull in more money from their toy line now, all their different little toy lines that they have. Anyway, I like a lot of stuff that Trick or Treat Studios puts out. I hope that company doesn't go under. I hope they can weather through all this bullshit with the tariffs. And yeah, if you guys would like to support a cool company, buy you a couple of these Syngenors. You'll get a super cool looking monster that, like I said, he's not made every day. You know, the last thing that came out was this Syngenor model back in the 80s. And then this, which I just got today. So, alright guys, that is a look at my Syngenor monster. Hope you're all doing well. I'll be back with some more monster goodness. And as always, happy Halloween.